into a portable countertop unit that's going to give you delicious, clean drinking water.
This unit stays on your countertop in your kitchen, and you fill it with tap water, you plug it into the wall. There's a filter that goes inside. Every time you want water, you simply come over and press this button. The motor inside will filter the water and send it right into your glass, giving you pure drinking water every time.
And I'm going to show you, that's the countertop dispenser. I'm going to show you the pitcher, which can go in your refrigerator to be cold, but we've simulated one of those compounds by putting an organic compound that turned this water blue. You simply put your tap water in the pitcher, put it on the base unit, and automatically the machine is going to turn on. And that's the sound of power.
And look what we've done here. We filled that water with blue food coloring, because we want you to see that as this filters, it's going to draw the water out of the middle of the pitcher. It's filtering out that food coloring and all the other contaminants in the water, and it's going to leave us with crystal clear, pure water.
And the reason it works so effectively, David, this is a special 4-stage clarium filter. This is a dense filter. We're using power as opposed to gravity, which you see in the pitcher systems. So instead of filtering water over a loose granule carbon filter, we're actually forcing it through this specially designed filter. And because of that 60, not 6 or 8 contaminants, 60, and you're able to do an entire pitcher in 60 seconds. Think of the water pitchers, you have to wait for the water to drip through. Well, now you're getting cleaner, more delicious water and more quickly.
Here's how it's working for you, and talk to us about what we're seeing here.
Sure, again, the simplicity here, David, is you take your ordinary tap water, fill up your pitcher. As soon as you put it on the base, it automatically engages, and now it's using power to force it through that special filter. Like I said, 60 different contaminants, chlorines, chloramines, volatile organic compounds, and the end result is in 60 seconds, a half gallon of delicious, clean drinking water ready to go. And the pitcher can go right into the refrigerator. But what I really love too is the on-demand dispenser. And this is what's, to me, you know, when I was on vacation at the beach, we brought this down and we use this every day.
Okay.
And we talked about this bottled water. We use this every day. We didn't buy a single bottle of water. We had 3 families. Last year, I think we bought 9 cases of water. But whether you want a cup of water, whether you want to use it for your coffee machine, a lot of the Keurigs and other high-end coffee machines, they recommend filtered water. And as a chef, when I steam vegetables, I don't want those contaminants in my water. I want delicious. But here's kind of the Aquasana challenge. Okay, this is the filtered water. I took water from my tap at home because I wanted to see the difference. When I did this, I couldn't believe it.
Okay.
Out of my tap, I want you to smell and taste that water.
First of all, it smells a little weird.
Okay.
And it tastes a little odd.
Okay. This is the same water that you saw we just filtered 10 seconds later.
Okay.
Okay.
It's perfect.
It's, you know, it was such an aha moment for me to be like, my gosh, the smell is gone.
It's a remarkable difference.
The difference is unbelievable.
You don't taste the minerals. You don't taste all that other business that's in the water. And let's face it, why does it need to be there? The answer is it doesn't. Let me show you what you're going to get. You're going to get the unit itself with the countertop dispenser. And you're getting the secondary pitcher that you can filter the water and park it in your fridge and always keep it cold.
Keep it nice and cold.
We're not going to give you 1 filter. We're going to give you 2 filters. And here's the other thing. If you use both of these filters, you can replace 4,800 bottles of water. What would happen if you could eliminate 4,800 bottles from your family's budget? Think about how much money you'd have back.
Money, waste, yep.
And not to mention the waste and worrying about whether or not those bottles actually go into the recycling bin or into the landfill. This is extraordinary. How does this value stack up? Here's how the value stacks up for you. If you were to go to retail to buy the Aquasana water filtration system with the 8-cup pitcher, 16-cup dispenser, and even 1 filter, and then the second filter that we're throwing in, you would pay $182. We have that identical pack up tonight, back in stock after it sold out on its debut for only $129.96, but wait, we're going to make it better for you. 3 easy payments on your credit card. And if you're wondering, all those people that bought it when it sold out on its debut, what do they think about it? It's already customer top rated on QVC.com. I'll tell you, when they sent me home with a sample of this, I was amazed, because this is the kind of system that will do everything for you at the touch of a button. You don't even have to think about it anymore. The only thing you do is make sure that you filled this with water and let the Aquasana do the rest. All the people that bought it before, the folks that went online and reviewed it, gave it 4.5 to 5 stars. There is a better way to filter your water, there is a more affordable way to do it, and there is a more effective way to do it, and it's all called Aquasana.
I want to show you this again. We put an organic compound that made this water blue and show you how effective but how quickly it filters the water out. And what's great about this, David, again, you're not using gravity. You're not depending on gravity. We're actually forcing it. This filter, like I said, has 4 stages. So it's removing chlorine, chloramines, 60 different organic compounds. So you're getting delicious, clean drinking water, and you don't have to wait for it to drip through a loose carbon filter. You know, when you think about those other filters on the market, you can actually hear the granules move around. Our filter is a dense, technologically advanced filter, and it's going to give you just delicious results. And what's amazing is this pitcher here, it's such an easy design, you don't even have to take the top off to fill it. There's actually a pressure release entry here so that you can simply run the tap water through it without having to take the top out, put it on the stand, and you can see here 60 seconds later, pitcher of water. This is ready to go in the refrigerator cold. And again, you also get the countertop dispenser, which to me is my favorite.
You will get 2 of these filters, but Richard, how do we know when to change the filter?
It's a good question. So this thing has a brain, David. So after 6 months or 320 gallons, what's going to happen is the machine is going to actually go to a red light instead of a blue light. And about 90% it's going to give you a warning in blink red. But as soon as you've gone through 320 gallons or used it for 6 months, whichever comes first, you'll get a solid red light. That's when you change the filter. And that's another great thing, David, you just mentioned. Our filter, okay, I just want to show you, this filter, which is to me our proudest achievement here, is the equivalent of 8 of these the leading water pitcher filter. So we're giving you 2, so it's like 16 of these. So you don't have to worry about changing it all the time.
Think about it, if you could, with 2 filters, replace 4,800 bottles of water. This is a 16.9 ounce bottle of water. What if I told you with this one purchase tonight, you're going to eliminate the need to go out and buy 4,800 bottles of water? I couldn't store 400 bottles of water in my house.
That's 200 cases.
I mean, good grief, come on. So this is what it's all about. Everybody's excited about it, and as we told you, when we had it on in its debut, that was back in August, it sold out completely. It is back in stock tonight. We are very busy on our phone lines, and this is customer top rated. Let's see what customers are saying about it. These are folks that bought it in August and went online to give us their thoughts. One customer writes, my best purchase, 5-star rating. Another says, purest tasting water. How about that? You can't beat that. Great water system, 5-star rating. And another simply says, love it, 5 stars. The water tastes great. This is what it's all about. It's a fantastic machine that does the job for you each and every day. Your kids can use this because all they do is press a button and the water dispenses.
I'm glad you mentioned that. My kids loved, the kids when we were at on vacation at the beach, they were coming up getting their own water. So they were encouraged to drink more water, which let's face it, we'd rather have that than soda and juice. Again, having it on the counter for on-demand water, whether you want a cup, whether you want to use it for your coffee, whether you want to cook with it. I go to the gym, I always fill my water instead of my carry-on bottle instead of using bottled water. So again, you don't use that bottled water and the water tastes delicious. And I tell you what, David, the fact that you never have to buy another bottle of water. And I want to, can I just do this one more time?
Please.
I want to let you taste this water.
Okay, this is just filtered.
This is just filtered. And we're going to do it in reverse this time.
Perfect.
And then this is, again, this is my same, again, and this is my tap water that we're using for my home, which is 10 minutes down the road.
And I can smell the chemicals in it.
And taste it. I mean, what's the difference?
It almost tastes heavier because you taste the yuck in there. You can taste the things, and until you have something to compare it against, you just assume that this is okay. You're brushing your teeth in this water, you're drinking this water, you're cooking with this water, and with the touch of one button, you could be cooking with better water. You could be drinking water that is more pure. This is going to remove 60 contaminants that is that's already in your local water supply. This is what it's all about. Take advantage of this great buy tonight, and I will tell you, if you do, you're not alone, because already now we've taken orders for 700 are gone, and this comes in the black color only. Sold out in its debut back in August. Let's go to the phones and welcome Marty in Michigan. Marty, how are you tonight?
Fine, thank you.
Nice to have you with us. And Richard and I would love to know, what do you think of Aquasana?
I'm excited to get it. I've seen the first presentation, and I was debating whether to call in, and I didn't. And I've been thinking about it ever since. So I was really excited to see it back on tonight.
Wonderful.
Nothing like a good drink of water. Nothing more healthy.
Well, and nothing really more important. Exactly. Yeah, we've got to have clean, fresh water. I mean, it's something that we have to have. I mean, water is life-giving. So it's going to be the kind of situation where, wouldn't you want it to be the cleanest it could be? You know, we work awfully hard to make sure that our homes are clean, our floors are clean. We even put air purifiers in our home to make sure the air we're breathing is clean. Why would we chance it and drink something out of the tap that is not as pure as it could be?
Absolutely. You hear so much about contaminants in our water, and in our water systems lately, and it's just a scary thought to think what we might be drinking.
Well, we're thrilled that we had this for you tonight, and Marty will get it out to you straight away. Be sure and let us know what you think on QVC.com. We'd love to hear your thoughts and a review, okay?
Oh, I will. Thank you so much, and I'm so excited to talk to you tonight.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to meet
Thank
you,
you,
Marty.
Mm-hmm.
Take care.
Have
Bye-bye.
a great night.
Let's remind you again of the
Bye.
value story. Thank you, sweetie. Let's
Thank you.
remind you again of the value story here. If you went out to retail to buy this same offer, the countertop unit, the pitcher, the 2 filters, you would pay $182. We have that identical offer tonight at only $129.96, and then we'll put it on Easy Pay. 3 easy payments on your credit card, and that's going to be 3 payments of only $43.32. Now remember, both of these filters, if you use them completely, you could replace 4,800 bottles of water. If you didn't have to go back out and buy water again by the bottle, how much money would that save you? And how much better would it be for our environment with all those plastic bottles going into the landfills? This is your opportunity to pick it up tonight. We've got it in the black color. We've got it sitting back here on our kitchen counter. Anywhere you're going to be wanting to place this, pitcher goes in the fridge, the unit goes on the countertop. Do what Richard and his family did. Take it with you on your vacation. You're going to rent a house down at the shore for a week. It's perfect for that because you know what? Beach City water is notorious for not being great.
Here's, Dave, I have to point this out. So like we said, I've been using this filter since August 3rd, so less than 2 months. I want to show you what's coming out of the water and how powerful Aquasana is. This is my personal filter since August 3rd, less than 2 months. Look at the difference in color. Here's a brand new filter, nice and white. This is what it's removing from the water. This is what it's preventing you from putting in your body. All those comments, those things you can't see, and that's after almost 2 months.
You know what's going to filter that water if you don't use this? Your body's filtering that water. Exactly. And do you want all those contaminants in your system? Do you want all those contaminants in your children?
Nope.
In your pets? There's a better way to do this, and you can fill your dog and cat bowls with this great pure water. You're going to be able to share all of this kind of water, cook with it. You're going to be able to drink it and give it to your pets, your children. This is so important. 3 easy payments on your credit card. Now over 1,000 of these are gone. Everybody's using Easy Pay, and everyone's loving that even after having sold out just back in August, it's already customer top rated.
And David, you know, we talked about the water bottles before. My mother-in-law, one of the big things she bought a lot of bottled water, but one of her biggest challenges was she couldn't carry those cases into the house.
Of course not.
So you eliminate the need not only to spend the money, but you eliminate the need to have to deal with lugging them into the house, people that have trouble with that, and also, like we talked to, all that waste. And it's funny, now my kids, I think, are water snobs. They cannot drink anything out of the tap. I go upstairs, they're brushing their teeth, they take a drink of water. They're like, I want the Aquasana water. Right. And again, it's because it takes all those things out of the water that you don't want. But it's the speed that's amazing. We don't have to wait. And I want to just go to the pitcher again because this machine's smart. On the dispenser, the one-touch mode, it recognizes that it's a dispenser. With the pitcher, the machine knows to turn on automatically. Okay. So I love the fact that it's been designed to understand which vessel you're using, whether it's the countertop dispenser. And again, because we're using that power, we're forcing the water through our filter. We're cleaning the water, getting 60 different contaminants, chlorines, chloramines. And again, it's so easy to use. To me, it's like transforming ordinary tap water into incredible top quality water. Fill your pitcher, put it on the base. You see the motor engages, forces that water through this filter, and that's where the magic happens. The filter pulls 60 contaminants, not 6 or 8 or 10, 60. And at the end, in 60 seconds, you have a half gallon delicious, clean drinking water ready to go.
You know what? As I mentioned, this was just on the air one time before in August. We sold out every single one we could bring in. In fact, we took wait list orders that day. I can also tell you that in that short time, the people that purchased the machine have already given it customer top ratings on QVC.com. Let's read a few more reviews.
Sure.
And remind you that these folks are giving it 4.5 to 5 stars. This customer writes, best purchase ever, and in all capital letters, fantastic. 5-star rating. Another customer writes, easy and tastes great. 5 stars. Another says, the best water filter. 5 stars. It is extraordinary to know that this number of people are saying, yes, there's a better way to filter my water. Yes, it was a perfect investment for me. Because if I can save money and never have to buy this kind of thing again, these 2 filters will replace 4,800 bottles of this water. These 2 filters, look at all those bottles on the screen. If you didn't have to buy 4,800 bottles of water in the future, how much money would you have back in your pocket? How much money would you be saving? What kind of vacation could you and your family take? What kind of great way would you be able to help pay off a credit card? really add to your savings, whatever the case may be. Don't miss this opportunity. This is one extraordinary water purification system. It's a powered filtration system, comes with that extra filter, and let's remind you one final time, this value story is not to be missed. Go to retail to buy this identical offer, the countertop unit, the pitcher, and both filters. You'll pay $182. We've got it at only $129.96, and then 3 payments on your credit card. I do have an update for you. We started the show with 2,700 of the Aquasana water filtration systems. I have fewer than 900 left to go around, and I have 600 people on the phone lines. What this means is that it's a race to the finish line to make sure that you're doing something better for yourself and certainly for the people that you love. Every single time you give them a glass of water that is better than the tap, you're doing something very important for the people that you love and also for yourself.
That's right.
Hey, young man.
Hey.
I have trivia for you.
Oh, good. Let's see if I can.
We're making my gnocchi bake tonight.
Okay.
All right. Gnocchi is an Italian word for what? Is it knuckle, thumbprint, button, or cherry?
My wife will get me if I don't get this right. So I'm going to say knuckle.
It is knuckle. Merriam-Webster says it's most likely derived from the Middle High German word, help me, Mary, K-N-O-C-H-E-L. Knuckle, meaning knuckle.
It's a good thing I got that.
Mary grew up in Germany. She's supposed to help me with the German words, and I didn't ask her about this ahead of time, so the joke's on me. All right, so you were correct.
Thank you.
All right, stay on the line for the Aquasana. These are going very, very quickly. Let me also tell you, thanks, buddy. Bring more of these in. We need more of these back. All right, now, let's also tell you that we'd love for you to join our blog conversation. Now, you can find my blog anytime by doing a quick search right on QVC.com. Just enter David's blog. Now, this week, I was showing you my use of the Food Saver at home. I found a great sale at my local market on pork chops. I bought up a lot of them because I love doing Parmesan-crusted baked pork chops in the oven. Yummy. And you're also going to be able to check out my step-by-step recipe for this gnocchi bake. So lots of that is going to be lots of fun. And we would love